All right, we're gonna continue in all right, Second Peter. All right, I was in Second Peter, the third chapter. All right, and these are this is one of the all right, because you do precept upon precept. For those of you just like starting out, this is or just some just like basic you know just like basic but very important, like Second Peter 3, all right, verse 3 on down. All right, just as an FYI, that's it's one of the got a very powerful like series of precepts. All right. All right, so Second Peter. Let's see. Yeah, let's get to the good stuff. All right, Second Peter 3 and 10. All right, because like I said before, all right, this is gonna go into the all right, that real fire and brimstone's cost, talking about those all right, those thermonuclear missiles, as well as the fire from the chariots. All right, about like Babylon the Great. All right, America being all right, just like burned up. All right, verse 10. All right, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. All right, so at any moment, or like a thief in the night, like I remember like it's like one, it's usually like when especially like when your like car gets broken into and shit. It's always when you're doing something like fun. You're either at a club or at a restaurant, or and then you see that broken glass and shit. It's always at the moment. It's the last thing on your mind, and it's always like after the fact when you try to like beef shit up. All right, like even with that all right, the judgment at that concert in England. All right, it's like now they want to beef up security, but like before it happened, it was at the at the end of the concert is usually the part when you're like just like the most pumped up. All right, you're friendly with everybody. I've been to a great deal of concerts. People just like hugging each other afterward and shit. Like, I love you, man. Or and all that. And, the death, death, destruction, and carnage would be like the last thing on your fucking mind. All right, but or that's when or that's usually when judgment strikes. All right, when you're at ease. All right, so all right, yeah, all right. Second Peter 3 and 10. All right, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. All right, so that's mainly talking about when these missiles hit America, or just like every it says that it's going to be reduced to nothing but a desert. Some sort of like great like wilderness. You know, out of all the mansions and all the property and territory, or that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to establish and set up and provide for us in the kingdom. It's going to be the only place where that it's going to be I don't really know how to put it, like fucking no man's land or some shit. All right. All right, so all right, Salaki. All right, verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy of Salaki? Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness. All right, and so that's a great like admonition. All right, since and that's what happens like to the prophets. All right, that's what like swallowing that roll is. Or of course, it's exciting. All right, it's beautiful to learn, right, to learn. All right, that you're an Israelite. All right, having that faith. Or and then and you get into like that festive mood and all that. All right, but then like a lot of people, that's where it stops. Right, that's where you see all those like the right, the music videos, all right, and the right, the parties and the picnics, all right, and the all right, not going out in the winter, or what have you. All right, all right, but then like in order to be like rooted in this thing, like you need, like, if you don't like have like the bitter part and all that, all right, you can't really blame someone for being, all right, half-assed or like disenfranchised, but you also have to be, all right, man enough and tough enough to stomach it. All right, but or and that's how you know like what manner of person, what type of person, like what manner of person you need to be as far as like that holy conversation, or even it's like doing what we're doing, even like on your off time, like doing lessons like this. All right, just like warning the people. All right, like giving the elect like this ammo through the precepts, this understanding and edification. All right, that's what the Heavenly Father commanded you to do. All right, verse 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. All right, so yeah, he repeated it. All right, he's just saying like, America is gonna get burned up. All right, and so you can either burn up with it or be delivered. All right, which one do you want? Okay, you want to be delivered. All right, so this is what you got to do. All right, but and of course like that is like repent. All right, follow the laws to the best of your ability. All right, have that portion of faith. Or or prophesy if it's your lot. Go out on the highways and byways. Even if it's not your lot to prophesy, you still have to have that faith. Like, you still have to follow those laws. Like, just because like you're on the sidelines doesn't mean like you can't have like the other team's like uniform on, or their apparel, because like Zephaniah talks about what's gonna happen to people like decked in strange apparel, which means like there's still a standard, or that you like have to adhere to. All right, but with that, I'm gonna say all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. All right, and Shalom. Or salutations to just like all the true Akim, like pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.